Welcome on back and gather round everyone to fair Bretonnia in part 8 of our Old World Louen campaign. In today's episode we're here for a attack on Mixu, where we have Kevin and Louen moved on in towards Castle Rashad, which shall soon be back in Bretonian hands. The Red Duke shall soon be no more. We move on the castle. Alright, Kevin actually has a kind of a proper looking balanced army. Are you guys gonna go hide in the corner? Good idea. We will ourselves deploy checkerboard in the back, so we'll go good old fire archers, beast slayers, poison archers, pole arms, poison, like so. U3 forward. There. Relique. Knights errant to hold the line here. Always good. Yeah, so they dismount. I doubt they can get back on their horses after that, but we can do some checking for science. The Grail is all. Move up and bother that group, and then fall back into the safety of the Knights of the Realm.
My strength is yours.
You two ground paladins are going to be in charge of keeping these knights safe, and then the flying ones are going to go with me to deal with all these bats. Bats and wolves gather. Lastly, the trebuchets in the center of the line here. Looks pretty good. Peasants. Knights. Mounted peasants. Let's do this.
Paladin of Bretonnia, I am your man. We serve.
And we'll have you two go bother their general, and if those hound dogs wouldn't do anything about it, we'll just go ahead and give them a headache. Wear them down. You notice what they have noticed. Sinjin, take down these. Oh, those are Vargeists. Hang on, I realized. We probably don't want to just charge into Vargeists like crazy. Hound dogs, though, absolutely. We go bother those Vargeists. That'd be awesome. You group. Got some Graveguard with halberds. What if we say no? I don't feel like dealing with that at all. And just go hit these skelly warriors here then. You two ride forward, hit these Vargeists. Those hounds are doomed. They get bogged down in. It doesn't really seem like it matters. Alright, now go ahead, bowl away there. Arrows away, bothering the Vargeists. Get out of there, lads. Vargeists have turned to attack as well. Let's go ahead and make sure we are fleeing as quickly as we can. Come on, peasants, get out of each other's way. Alright, you three, switch positions, go help. Vargeists are mean. Aye, noble masters. Here, you lads behind. Knights off to the side in lance formation. Crash in here, Louen. Obliterate. You two new paladins. Let's go ahead and start taking out some of these fell bats that are hovering around. Hastily. Think you were going to survive? No. There is only the void. This sword of Couronne. Destroy them. Knights charging in all over the place. If these halberdiers are not braced. What, you thought you were gonna take out Knights? No, not here, not ever. Keep moving. Peasants, get you in a group. Get you in a group, you three. Oh, I messed up our checkerboard. Well, that's fun. Here you come here, you to here. That'll be fine. Everyone advance. Be useful.
Paladin of Bretonnia.
Get moving, boys. Really, no one's taking any damage at the moment. Aquise, you keep going after this Strongway Gold King here.
Lances ready.
You can move up and just weaken their leadership. That'd be incredible. Alas. Some of the original Knights of the Realm are having a few troubles. Slam in and annihilate the backline here. You four, come back and do the same. They're not braced, so. Not being braced means death. And then we grab this Knight charge instead of this way. You two Paladins go clobber that White King. Whoever needs the power-ups, just go for that. Hey, Booker, you're sitting here complaining about overpowered Knight. This is incredible. What do you mean? The final charge of Bretonnia, but it works every time. It's the Rohirrim charge. It's insane. It's a wave of Knights. This way now, lads. Have at 'em. This is how it's meant to be to play Bretonnia. Peasants are for the dying in the early game. Then you get Knights. Yeah, no, they didn't stand a chance. Yes, this guy over here is having a little bit of a... Is he fighting a Strigoi? No, he was fighting a White King earlier, so... Pop that heal potion real quick before it's too late. And that's a victory. A completely resounding victory. That was awesome. 600 remain. We'll go ahead and speed that up, as all of their kings and necromancers have fallen. Except for these guys over here. Alright, I'll catch you all back at the campaign map. Again, around 6,000 undead managed to face us, and this time, they are ground underfoot easily. No, we go ahead and occupy Castle Rashad once more. Hopefully we can send Louen on further. Louen is assumed by reinforcing... Oh, there's so much good stuff to do with Bretonnia. Legends Tale of Heroes riding to an 11th hour salvation. Legends all read. 10% more speed and charge bonus. Gained by executing captives. Well done, Kevin.
Champion of the lady.
So how fast? 120... Alright. What about our Knights? 94% weak. Those are rookie numbers. We can get those up.
I shall do what I can.
I shall do what I can. That's all I ask, Louen. That's all I ask. What does this zealot do? Less corruption, and it only goes to a lord.
Do you know who I am?
Kevin the Zealot. Bailiff Scarecrow. Of course. The lowly masses, absolutely. Hang on now. None would dare say it in respectable company, but the sweaty brows of the peasantry are the backbone of Bretonnia. Drops your cavalry upkeep. Less melee defense, but it makes them crazy. Fair. Replenishment and then construction cost for buildings. Now let's go headlong valor. Kevin's been around a while in this universe. Well, you can boost her speed even more with 10%. 114. She can then outpace the likes of Warhounds. Fortitude of Prayer. Let's go cooldown reduction for all spells.
The lion.
Oh, seems pretty great. egocentric Rorik.
King Louen.
And then Bertrand, the hard to hit. So Rorik, how much? 20 V infantry, 30 V large. He's a monster.
It shall be so.
I gotta check the vows every single time here. No, we still need to see if the Red Duke counts as a legendary. I'm skeptical on that one. Let's get the experience gain for Kevin. And then you, Aiden, we'll just get a Deadlier Blade.
My reputation precedes me.
Jerome. Spread control. I'll do. Castle Richard, our first timber mill. Doesn't make that much, but we do have some technology that does boost it by I think 100%, so 100% further is always going to be nice. We do have a new damsel as well. We've got Mina Beaumont. Almost immediately kicks her out. We shall give you the pledge to... What level you are currently? 5? No, you're a life mage. You'll be very good at leveling up, so we'll go pledge to chivalry, giving her the troth of protection for more growth. Our life damsel, do we have anything to give you? I think we have... Pincers blades are always good. And then a scroll of blast for a bit of extra damage. And then Couronne is actually able to go up to the next tier. Your next turn, we just need gold. And we need a lot of gold. 12,800 for the duchy capital. Which is probably just going to be the call. Extra 20 growth through all adjacent provinces will only be buffing Couronne. Or only be buffing the Val Florida area until we have any of these other areas conquered for Bretonnia.
Protector of the realm.
I think I will go for the upgrade to Martel just to make sure it is easier to protect. And then Roland here.
Blessings of the lady be upon
You need to win a battle at sea. I'm going to have you step away once again. And we'll probably have him... Actually, how much? It's still going to cost too much to recruit an army, so we'll just kick him out again and allow our gold to recover. Baston wants a defensive alliance. That sounds perfect.
I suppose so.
I suppose so. You have any missions for me to undertake? They do not. And such is the way. Baston Errantry has a nice little pocket here secured for themselves. Got some more greenskins, and then Clan Pestilence will be fun. Alright, we got more outposts, so more defenders have arrived. Glorious.
King of
Okay, then we'll split up. We'll send Louen after Musion, and then Kevin after Jeremy.
Honor before glory.
Oh, well, there's the blessing. So does this just keep stacking up ward save? How much ward save do you have, sir? He already has the blessing. This will just make sure you have it even if your army loses it. Be kind of nice, but I don't think we need that really. Lordly Conqueror. And the opposite of what it sounds like there, though. Like the growth increase, and then Bailiff. Now let's go Headlock Valor. Make him a monster. Almost 800 weapons. We need to find some weapons that actually have some proper armor-piercing qualities. Alright, Rorik, we shall have you move along. Egocentric at the current. Selective abhorrence. Only when attacking. Looks like that should be speed, but it's not. It's resistance. Self-centered. Sure, we'll go Blessing of the Lady here. Hit points and resistances. Control for you. Aiden, Deadlier Blade, and then Jerome, also Deadlier Blade.
King Louen.
Louen? We march. Castle Musion will not be easy to take down. They've got knights too. That'll be fun. Armor piercing on the lances and barding. Go ahead and set up some rams and towers. And then have Kevin march on Jeremy.
For the lady!
For the lady. It's disrespecting us with a Pyrrhic victory here. I mean, yeah, you've got Cryptors. But she doesn't have any spells. Binding Winds of Blood. Interesting. Well, I mean, this is gonna be an easy fight. Yeah, you got Graveguard, but I've got Knights. Let's crush them. All right, let's do what? Darkness settles over the land, doesn't it? Not for long. Oh, they actually kept our deployment, did they? Well, this is not bad. It could be better. Field of Trebuchet. We'll sit up over here and use this kind of tree line as a barrier for them. So we'll have the trebuchets up where we want them to start, and then everyone else can move in around them. For the lady. Guard mode for every one of you. Knights, yeomen. You can shift 1 to put them into. Oh, can. Awesome. So shift 1 puts them into their lance formation. Ready for battle.
Knights of the realm! Show chivalry, men!
Barge in the woods to start here.
Roman archers! Orders?
Because the peasants are not expected to fight with chivalry. When we give them trebuchets and bows.
Honor and duty!
The Grail calls.
We are ready!
Move them round. Infantry outside of the trebuchet come up as well.
Serve and obey.
Loyal
Beautiful.
and true.
Okay, so you guys, everyone who can fly, which everyone, go wipe out those Felbats.
Attack!
As soon as their support's gone, we've got pretty much free reign of whatever we want.
Glory awaits!
You guys need to run for me.
Battle ready!
Battle ready. They're fighting over his territory, the space in the air there.
Honor the lady.
We'll let it get a.
Your command!
We can get credit for a flank.
Honor and duty.
Ride them down!
There we go. Credit for a flank. Attacked in the rears. Poor bats. And once those bats are gone, we can then land all 4 heroes on top of this poor death vampire. Have they realized the predicament they're in? Oh, hang on now. Have they realized the predicament I'm in? Sorry, peasants.
Ride.
So they're cackling the whole time while I'm watching my warriors fight, but the peasants are getting sacrificed. That tends to be how it is for Bretonnia, though. Alright, man. Take a position here. Trebuchet is blasting it as well.
Faith is my armor!
Alright, let's wait just a moment. I think actually all 4 of you on one set of Cryptors. How well does that go? I lied, I changed my mind. 2 on the Cryptors, 2 on the murderous lady in the woods. Drop them. These terrifying beasts want to slay your peasants.
Men of Bretonnia, get them moving.
Get that poison arrow spread on out a bit here. In fact, get the poison arrows on the Cryptors would be awesome. They do hit quite hard. Weaken that by 20% and then fall back.
We serve the king.
He served the king. Alright, knights, come straight down here. And you guys do the same. We've got a couple of good charging lanes here.
Yes! Your command! Kill for the lady!
I don't like that so much. See if we can get them away.
We are ready!
These skelly warriors for me. Where are my catapults at? Trebuchets, blast apart these crypt horrors for me. Okay, well they're gone.
For Bretonnia, armored in faith.
Knights of the Realm. Destroy. Poison arrows here.
Break them!
Oh, how foolish you think you have me. No, you're caught between our two bonus V large knights. That's what happened. Trebuchets, if I give you kind of the indirect fire orders, it'd be perfect. Sons of Bretonnia. Relic way forward. What can this thing do? Holy Presence.
Show us the foe!
Night Wave
What do you bid?
obliterates the Graveyard. We're already poisoned. Perfect. Alright, all of the peasants. Fire!
Battle ready!
Cut them down!
Would give the Graveyard a good charge there. Even as peasants, you can
Down!
give better than your worth. Go! Alright, here come Halberdiers from behind, so everyone push through.
At once!
Die, fiends!
Die, fiends!
We obey!
Nice charge. You two peasants come through this way.
Raid hard!
Everyone who's a knight, get ready to smash back in. Because they're not braced. You gotta brace your halberds if you want them to survive. I don't see a Pyrrhic victory here, I see a very glorious one. Well done, everyone.
Death to them!
Go ahead and hit the speed up button as the final of our foes disintegrate to naught. And a decisive win. Upgraded from a close. Another leg sweep for Mousillon. 18 of our own fall. A glorious win, and Yermi is back in our control. And Kevin's now a hero. Let your name be on the lips of every man and woman. Your great deeds go before you. 20% more weapon strength. And he's
My
audacious.
reputation precedes.
846 weapon strength. Yeah, he's a monster. Lance Bretonnia gives a 25% more charge bonus. I don't think we need that just yet. Let's go. Guided by the lady. Extra range for... Oh, you can get lots of extra range for present moment. That's fun. Replenishment. Virtue of empathy. Let's go replenishment here.
Lord.
Lord. Deadly Blade. Quickly go
Yes?
through the vows.
Devotee of the lady.
Everyone has their vows.
Valiant
Everyone's working
Lord.
towards them.
For
So what we'll do is we will hold that siege
I
until the
shall
Red Duke
prevail.
shows up. Unless it's taking a ridiculous amount of turns, but we have no enemies outside of the Red Duke right now, so we can sit here and we can wait till he shows up to try to get a bunch of vows done all at once. And we do need to save for Couronne, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop in a couple more fields. Make sure we are not underutilizing our peasants. Yeah, and then from there we'll start saving again. Our chivalry is going up quickly. Characters and positive traits. That's 73 positive traits. Yes, sir. That's looking nice. Oh, we've met Padavon. Hello there, Cassian. What glorious hair you have.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia. Now we can start making friends with the Wood Elves, too.
The woods of Athelloren welcome you.
But Athelloren.
I have heard much of Bretonian knights and...
I bet you have. A long time ago, we were best of friends, and since then, things have kind of fallen off. But we shall repair those, broken allegiances in time. Don't you worry. Especially with all the Wood Elves. The more Wood Elf factions we can get on the side, the better.
require magic.
I do. Mina, let's get you down to join with Louen.
It shall come to pass.
Florence will stay. We'll have 4 heroes total in his army, so Heaven's Damsel, Life Damsel. We're probably going to try to get a Life and other magic, and basically other combat Wind of Magic Damsel with every single one of our lords. We'll keep our gold saving for the upgrade to Couronne itself. And let's pass. We need to get prepared for the battle to try to save Gotrek and Felix too, so that's another of our main goals here.
Spawn of Musilon, Bequi will feast on your entrails for even daring to be in my presence.
Oh, thank you, Louen. You told me how to say the name. It's Bequi. So our magic's weakened, so perhaps a cessation of war is the best. No. Sounds like you told me you're weak. Alright, the turn is ours. The migration has come to our borders. Welcome. Welcome all. Nezra Lebu has a warhorse. Awesome. That's still Nathaniel. That's not the right character.
Bretonians, attack!
Nathaniel. Go find the Red Duke for
Lord
me.
and hero.
Lord and the hero. Let's
I
put you
will
in march
guide
stance.
you.
Sallying forth!
And then here at Yarmish, we shall do nothing, but we'll slowly get up to the treasury. I think one good battle would do it. Alright, bring yourself.
The lady wills it.
The lady wills it.
The lady and my right!
Bertrand, we shall make you intimidating. So we already have Auroric being more selfish. We'll make you a storied hero then, so the entire army will have more defense when defending. Have a yin and yang in our paladins. Weaving apprenticeships. Yeah, we want that extra research rate, and then I'm probably going to go work on the improved agricultural tools, wider plows, and water pumps, so we can boost up our farms by 40% total. Extra ammo for missile troops, income from trade tariffs. Campaign line of sight would be nice. Also, just starting to confederate everyone. My only concern with this is we do lose chivalry, but I think we have enough now. We can start grabbing. So we'll go for our Trois, head down to Lingui. But let's finish up the weaving apprenticeships first. Alright, so another pretty quick turn here. To see if anyone wants to make any good deals through diplomacy. I'd love to do some trading. There is no trading, there is only the void. Clan Skull, Skull Smashers, and Ghost of Glanburiel. Fun.
Welcome, friends. Let's hope we can.
I'll join you against Clan Skull. How about that? He says no, you pay me money. Alright, well, enjoy losing your war then. Yeah, we can definitely afford to at least confederate one. Can the prophetesses steal technology? That's another question.
Hold true!
They do. Alright, well that's going to be our next goal. Send out the CRSs to steal everyone's goodies. We need your secrets. Alright, Bohemond knows how to talk to his king, although he's not offering me that much cash. That's a little bit more. Military alliance it is. This will be an alliance worthy of the legends. Alright, our armory is built, so the Armor of Brilliance is now complete. 5,000 treasury, that's exactly what we needed, and 200 chivalry in the Armor of Brilliance. So 10 more armor, 10% more ward save, and 10% more weapon strength. Oh good, Laura Lord has the Nemesis Crown. That's good for everyone in the area. So Louen, how much damage do you deal now?
To glory!
Really not that much. 735 is acceptable, but it's... Oh, that bleeds, where it's really taking people down. Fair enough. Still just Nathaniel, though. You hate to see it.
Blessings of the lady be upon
Excuse me, are you raiding? It does boost your income, so... If you don't mind sacrificing some of your chivalry.
For now, yes.
Well, now, yes. Alright, so let's give it one more turn for the Red Duke to come back. We will upgrade Couronne to the Duchy capital. Beautiful, and now we're broke.
Noble.
Although, do we have to stop besieging them to allow him to come back in? So here's what we'll do. No, if we do that, then Mina will come in. Alright, we played ourselves. We will then aggressively push towards Clan Pestilence. But without, we need to be aware that if we surround the castle, they can't replace their unit.
For the lady!
What? All the cheeky maneuvers have been, reused here. But here's what we'll do then.
Short-sighted.
Fall back. Kevin, you lead.
Protector of the
No! That's not what I wanted to do. Your actions at these dire times to displease the lady. I was just trying to make sure Kevin could defeat them. You must show greater piety and honor if you are to receive it again. Gloriously bad.
Guardian.
Well, unfortunate. You learned the hard way. I didn't think that... I guess that does say break siege. I didn't think it was retreat. I just wanted to let someone else start the siege. Good grief. Okay, well, towers it is. We do have our own set of explosives. We can just throw stuff at them. Post victory, medium casualties. Go. This has become a mess. We could raise it now. We'll just go ahead and occupy. Kevin's at least a good attacker and has a hippogriff. So now we just need Louen to go and get into more fights. He may or may not be able to win.
I will see it done.
Alright, we'll get him in Crusade stance and get moving. We've still really seen nothing from Norska, which I think is great. And they've got a lot of territory to build up, so we will start seeing the raiding ships eventually, but if we can focus on rebuilding Bretonnia before that happens, I think we'll be in good shape. So we are actually going to crusade over into Bordelot territory.
It shall be so.
It shall be so. Let's go. Guardianship here. 8% more replenishment.
King Louen Leoncoeur.
Louen the now disgraced because he retreated. Give him that bailiff more movement range, but no more upkeep reduction. Birthing for the damsel.
Lord of Bretonnia.
Do you have an overconfident lad here? I don't think you do. Raymond, which one are you? You're the damage reflection, so you'd be perfect for the quality feed to be up in everyone's face the entire time. Aiden, you will get better training. Jerome, you as well. Training for all. Castle Musion already has a smithy in. That's perfect. Go ahead and pop in the basic walls to keep it safe. And the peasant's duty. Let's go extensive patrols. And old Musion will switch it from extensive patrols to... Ooh, the control is dropping here quickly. Let's go Realm of Chivalry and then take away our income gathering, which doesn't all the way get rid of it. Provincial instability, faction size. Oh, our size of our faction started to come into play. Fun. Well, it's only going to get worse from here. Weaving British ships is done in the next turn. And then we'll probably set it to the Grey Mountain Watch. Grey Mountain Watch, Ruinous Powers Decree. We're getting rid of our normal enemies here. Still no trade. None of the Wood Elves are at war with anyone. Musion wants peace.
There is desperation.
Have we found a...
Have
we found an exploit here? Yeah, sure, I'll take a peace treaty with you, you clown. He's laughing. Yeah, cackle away on your boat, loser. I'll just take your gold. Enjoy taking attrition on the high seas. Even if you circle around to go after Martel, I can easily handle you. Extra movement range for the Shrine of the Lady. Adjacent provinces are going to make more gold, so you kind of need one of these in every city, every single one of your major settlements. Let's go to the tap room, so I don't have to worry about lingering. I'm more in line to start doing some more crusading. Coaching in. Upgrade Couronne Zint. Let's go ahead and upgrade Tancred Castle. That way, because it is kind of its own battlefront if the Empire starts to lose, because it doesn't look like they're having the best time here. Reichland's doing fine, but and your faction icon is so similar to mine. Get them mixed up all the time.
I assent to your orders.
I assent to your orders. We do need to kind of stay here in camp stance. We'll move on Rice Soul. We do know there are Skaven there.
Darkness comes.
Yes?
Awesome. And turn. Mousillon has been obliterated. There is nothing left apart from the laughter of the dark gods. Time spent schooling the workers pays dividends later. Indeed. Battle's a brutal business, which means actually that's so good for our knights. 60 weapon strength on an 80 unit count unit, which is awesome. Alright, so Bordelot, we heard there are rats in your gutters. I will help you clear them. You will grant me the defensive alliance, Albrecht.
I accept.
I have prayed to the lady, and I believe she agrees. We'll get a military alliance here next turn if he's willing to pay us a little bit more cash for it. Besides that, what kind of quick deals can we get?
Yes?
Trade with Vizia. So this is the southern... Hang on now, aren't you guys supposed to be Southern Realms? I have the Southern Realms mod, and what happened here? Hopefully they are, and this is just showing off the wrong kind of unit here.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
As long as you don't move out of your territory, we will make friendship with you. Yes. You're facing with Clan Scryer. It is time to fight Eshin. I can't wait. When actually, let's go back to the defensive pact there. That might be the fastest way to find out if they are going to be proper Southern Realms or if my mods have somehow got crosswired here. Please. Oh no, he is just Imperial. Well, maybe on this map these guys don't count as proper Southern Realms. I can only hope. I can only hope. Otherwise, the mods have indeed gone crosswired. And likely because of me. So Heraldry of Baston and Gizero will take less time. Yeah, but I don't care about any of this except for maybe Couronne. We want Lingui because it's right on our territory.
I am the blood of Gilles.
I am the blood of Gilles.
A king.
Destroy. What kind of rats are in Rice Soul? Oh, there's not any. Alright then.
The lady's chosen.
Wait. Is Clan Pestilence already losing that badly? Fair enough.
Louen Leoncoeur.
Well, that's expensive, but
Honor before glory.
it will work. How many of you guys need the Vow to Manon? Not you, Jerome. Aiden does.
Do you know who I am? Pious.
Okay, so just Aiden. I might as well hit that while we're here. So we can move on over to that mysterious island. Do we heal?
Leaving.
Not much, but it'll work.
Onward.
Well, before we lose the ability to go into march, let's drop into full speed.
If you insist.
If you
Very
insist.
well, I go.
Very well, if you insist. I would like to buy a hamburger. Bolt of Sotak, absolutely. Talk some smack at someone else there, brother. We're on the same side.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
Yeah, we're best of buds.
I suppose so.
You suppose so? No, we're best of buds. Get over it. You have no choice. Now, do we start upgrading some of these smaller settlements? Maybe. Not collecting income in Martell's the only reason it's not having any issues. Val, Florida, we can probably circle doing the same here. Just so that growth stays positive. And then we can upgrade the Landrell Barrow. Put in more farms to boost those with the water wheel we've already got in there.
You seek the lady's favor.
You seek the lady's favor. We are powering through chivalry at this point. We need more excellent leaders. Reichland has now secured Talabheim's assistance. Their banners have been sewn together. Portolo is setting up a defensive outpost and has now confederated with Bastogne. Bastogne is now gone. That's alright. Alright, so Louen, can we make it in to deal with any of the rats? No. They've already been pushed back to the Black Chasm. Wow. Okay, well, Clan Pestilence lasted all of 2 seconds when we arrived. And Bordelot's already been... I guess not Bordelot, but a proper Bretonnia has more or less been defended here. Alright, so Louen, we'll get you moving into the Chapo. What's the fastest way to the Black Chasm? Can you not cross this forest? Oh, you can't. Well, that's pretty well defended, isn't it? We're gonna make a long trek around.
I shall do what I can.
That we shall
Your
then.
plan is a good one.
Long trek.
The lady calls.
We don't have enough. No, we can move through our territory. Otherwise, it's saying we're gonna be trespassing. No, we don't trespass on the Fey Enchantress. She likes us.
Done.
He's not wearing his armor.
By the light of the lady.
Oh man. Legion's points with Bretonnia has been boosted by 50%, and now we have additional control in all of our provinces. Yes. Works for me. We got extra skills for Rorik here.
Blood of Jean.
Rorik, Blinding Majesty. Grail Banishment. I'm sorry, the effects are multiplicative. Oh, so it's not quite as powerful as it looks. Additive is what you would be wanting there, but no, multiplicative is just going to... I mean, it's still going to be nice, but not nearly as devastating as that looks. 25% less of all ward saves. It's silly. Okay, so unless we put it in Castle Couronne, or one of the actual major settlements, we can't get foot squires, who do count as peasants, and we don't get the longbowmen, which is a shame. Mace boys and polearms. Let's go for the upgrade to the water wheel then, and then who hasn't been moved?
My
Kevin.
strength and wisdom are yours.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Striking out!
A strange campsite is discovered, populated by statues. A fire still burns and a cooking pot bubbles, yet no living thing attends. The statues fashioned in the throes of a failed escape. Then in the undergrowth, something hisses. This needs to be a lightning-fast raid. Those who escape. During your dalliances on the high seas, you came across a stranded crew willing to join you in exchange for food and to rescue. Or food and rescue. Twilight banner embroidered with nymph's hair. They just like to put hair in everything. Rest ganged. So they are willing to come back with us because they're peasants and they have no choice. I mean, that makes sense. Well, we gotta go fight with Clan Eshin. Let's get crusading. If the lady wills it. We're here next to the Silent Isle, wherever we can get without taking attrition.
I will indulge you.
Move along the Bordelot coast.
What is your
Nina,
best?
we need you to come join with Louen, so just
Fortune
keep
favors
following him.
you.
Eventually, you'll catch him. Eventually. Trade, Paravon? I will join you in your war
Welcome
with
to
the
fair
Skull Smashers.
Bretonnia.
How about
Now
that?
is the time to unite.
That's
Yes?
the way. Give me your gold. This will be an allegiance worthy of legends. Well, I sure hope so. Old Musion or Couronne. Let's go ahead and grab the barracks upgrade. That way through global we have all sorts of good options. Alright, another turn. Oh no. Oh no.
Harbinger of doom.
That's not as scary as it could be. Sloppy, you look like you've lost some of your
All hail
oomph.
Let the supplicant come forward.
What says you to hear the win? More cash than that, brother, that'll do. The proposal is acceptable, Untamed One. Alright, so Sloppy Crookshank does attack, thinking him the stronger general. Yeah, our men are gonna be very tired, but we'll see if that matters. Strider and Stalk. Of course that goes to Kevin, the sneakiest of our lords. What an interesting arena. Kind of off-center. Oh, fair enough. Trebuchets versus Warp Lightning Cannons. Let's do this. All right. Please already be in your unit. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not what we're looking for, but it's not terrible. Let's go Knights of the Realm on either side to go hunt down that Doom Wheel. All three of our normal Knights Errant. We'll definitely want our troops a little bit closer together here this time. Fire archers on the outside. Beast slayers, poison archers.
Infantry! Peasant bowmen! Fighters! Peasant bowmen!
Woman back just a little bit. Grail Relique here.
Take your name!
They don't have any menace below for us to worry about, which is fantastic. Yeoman archers go hide in the woods over here. We do not have range advantage, so we will be blasted to bits if we keep them too far forward. Paladins spread out a bit. Because we're tired, how much are we being hit? Yes, we're not tired. Huh. Works for me. Let's get to the heroes. Assaults. Knights and yeomen. Let's do this. Leave one of you back. I honor my vows. Okay, so there's the red ogres will be easy for us to deal with. Lightning cannons already blasting our front line. Not good to see. All back. Good grief. Gotta take out those lightning cannons. You guys come on around behind. If we can land on the Grey Seer. Come on then. Alright, stop the lightning cannons from doing anything. Grey Seer. Alright, infantry. Back forward. Knights smash the ogres. Beautiful. We've already caught him. The extra mass we need here, just gonna circle around behind. Do your stuff, yeoman. Oh, the lightning. There's no way the lightning cannons are able to fire. No, they obviously are, though.
Loyal and true!
Ride them down, yeah. Get in there. Enemy lord is fleeing for the hills. Run over those clan rats. Looks like the ogres are gone. Fall back. Alright, more shenanigans as the warp lightning cannons somehow are able to keep firing even though they're being attacked by everyone here. Charge through into those poison wind globes. 2 here. Poison wind globes in the middle are yours. Alright, good. The lightning cannons are gone. They got one last shot, though, didn't they? Oh, monsters. Well done, well done. Trebuchets, if you can bother these warp fire throwers, would be awesome. Regardless of your position. A little bit of flamethrower action going on over there. Let's go ahead and charge through and crush that. What do you bead? Don't ride towards them, just shoot them with your bows for a second. Alright, that's handled. Their lord is gone. No more warp lightning cannons. And we've got them. Because we need to get our peasants up a little bit closer if we want them to actually do anything. Fire arrows are starting to launch in. Knight's doing some really good work. Let's have this Knights of the Realm hit. Knights of the Realm. What are you rat owners thinking? There's nothing but the void for you. Trebuchets try to save here. Slam in. No fire at will, but you can hit those plague bugs. It'd be awesome. Hello there, rats. Rail companion. Come on back in here, hit these ogres. Those ogres have the most spotty leadership I've ever seen. They think about attacking and then they run for the hills. They think about attacking and then they run for the hills. Alright, but the sloppy Crookshank has chosen poorly. We're gonna round up his men and I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, Grey Point's Scuttlers have been crushed. They are definitely the easiest of the renowned pirates, or whatever they're exactly called. Pirates of Renown. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. Kevin, listen, you've already become very chivalrous. It's time to ransom these for a bit of cash. Aiden Le Jongleur has completed his vow. Awesome. Not even what I was really meaning to do, but it works out.
My reputation precedes.
Swift Errantry. Lowly masses are summoned to service. We'll probably go ahead and give you now, Kevin. With the Skaven, we're going to need to go for premonition.
Honor before glory.
Honor before glory.
Yes?
Control with you, Aiden, and with Jerome, we'll go tough as nails.
I shall do what I can.
Share the feed, beans, vigor loss reduction for knights. Let's do that. Share the food.
I have seen your heart.
Awaken the wood. We need to get into the healing as quickly as possible.
Lord and hero.
Go to normal stance. And then we can't remember, or we can't forget to give you a new vow pledge to untate. Because there's a Clanessian general down here for us to deal with.
Lord.
Warp attack. Falls on the high seas. Taking a few of our peasants with them. These will execute. Evans become a skipper.
Highest.
The fact that Vizia is still here is really good for us.
I never fail.
Move this way instead. Okay, so we do have some Clanessian lads right on the coast here.
Valiant Lord.
I am the blood of Gilles.
Louen, can we even make it into Black Chasm before the rats are gone? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll swap back instead into... oh, it's all... we have to go all the way around. Okay.
By the light of the lady.
In March we shall. Mina's gonna continue to try to keep up. No, don't steal technology from our friends. You crazy.
The lady is with
Oh, Louen, we've got you in a bad spot.
Plan scheme is discordant.
Awesome. Now see, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Put Louen in a bad spot on purpose, or because we're not paying attention, and hope we get a good fight out of it. That I'm here for. Go ahead, upgrade Hot Mop over here, that way our entirety of our main Couronne is upgraded. Changelog, we can go ahead and grab the City Watch, or let's go ahead and upgrade Diason here in Leoness Hills, or what does this do for us? The Elven Colony, does it actually affect Bretonians? I don't believe so. No. So we'll go ahead and upgrade Diason then.
Strength and wisdom
Skill
are
points for you,
yours.
Jerome. We'll give you spread control. Passes are all done. We can go ahead and then specialize. Alright, pass. Alright, the turn is ours without any kind of events going on, and it looks like everyone is not quite brave enough to fight Louen even in March stance. Weird how that
We'll
works.
see it done.
Alright, Louen. With our mainly peasant army, we march to the edge of our territory here. Where hopefully Mina can finally start catching up. Has to cross the river though, I guess. So we'll move up
King
to the
Louen.
edge of the territory. Got a couple of rats in position, so we'll stay in
I
camp
assent to
stance.
your orders.
And we'll move in closer.
I shall do what I can.
I shall do what I can.
Do you know who I am?
Looks like they have left Alcazado. We can send one of the paladins in just to check. Let's hit this sea
Going
corpse.
forth.
Your ocean scouts bring news of a bloated corpse of a massive sea monster. Let's go see what kind of loot we can salvage. Oh, vampirates, put them down. And we lose some peasants. We'll go ahead and execute the survivors. 6,000 more treasury and bonus experience for Kevin. Before you can reach the sea monster's corpse, you are suddenly accosted by a horde of undead pirates, who got ridden down by a lance charge.
If the lady wills it. Moving out.
Lexi, what are you doing? This is my island. Any boots and fresh recruits? We'll go for the mushroom stew, which gives us regeneration. And with that regeneration, we will march on Alcazaro.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Blessings of the lady. And we'll go again into premonition so that we're not getting ambushed.
Noble.
Or at least we're trying our best to protect ourselves from ambushes. We can send one of you out to check on Alcazado. Just get some free points.
The foe.
Oh look, Laneshan's there. We did it from the sea. Interesting.
Silent execution.
Oh, we would win that fight easy.
Master engineer.
Alcazaro has the most units there, but it's just a quick charge or two from our knights, and that gets rid of them. And now we are up into the knightly category, which means we've got 2 summons of the Green Knight. All lords are going to start with the Knight's Vow completed. See, now that's great. All lords start with a questing vow completed. Beautiful. Alright, we've got 8,000 gold. Couronne is almost to the next tier. Let's go ahead and upgrade the stables up to the Pegasus here. Reinforced walls? Nah, we're good. How about instead, we put in some more farms at Landral Barrow, upgrade the livestock bins, then upgrade the barrow up to tier 3. That way we can get the upkeep production for the knights that the livestock bins bring. For the same thing there in Rysol. The first one we don't give over to another faction. Alright. And we pass. Through the underways they slink. So our next episode is going to give us a close victory. Now we would ride them down easily, even with the Pestilence Glancestone, which is going to give them an augment or more resistance and poison attacks. Against your normal factions, this would be dangerous. In early game, it absolutely is, but we're late enough that these knights are just going to obliterate 143 speed. They're just going to obliterate everything in our way, which is going to be a lot of fun. So, we shall pick up in the next episode with Battle Against One Pestilence. Thank you all so much for dropping on by today's Couronne episode. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone, and I'll see you all in the next one.